India were yet again up against New Zealand in the second test match, day one at the MCA Stadium in Pune, and they were looking to bounce back from where they left in the first test match. It was an aberration. India losing the first test match to any country in India is an aberration, and they were looking to make amends for it and draw the series. Now, talking about the lineup, first of all, India made three changes. Surprisingly, there were three changes. Mohammad Siraj made way for Akashdeep. Shubman Gill was back from the injury that he got. And then the third change, which raised many eyebrows, Washington Sundar was included in place of Kuldeep Yadav. And many experts thought that it was a very, very surprising decision, given that Washington Sundar was only included in the squad for the last two test matches. There must be some logic behind this. Maybe the number of left-handers that the New Zealand batting lineup possesses, Washington Sundar might just be effective against them. Nevertheless, Tom Latham won the toss. He decided to bat first, and the pitch looked quite okay to be batting first. And initially, it might just be good for batting, but then as the game progresses, it might just turn with the ball will stay low as the black soil pitch dictates. But the New Zealand opener started watchfully, and they were very comfortable until Ashwin got one to go past Tom Latham's outside edge and hit him on the pad. Tom Latham was out, but then Will Young stitched a partnership with Devon Conway. Devon Conway again was batting as he did in the first test match. He was very, very watchful, and he did make sure that he pounced on any loose delivery that he got. He again got to his 50, but then Will Young got out, courtesy a very good review. It took some convincing from Sarfaraz Khan to Rohit Sharma, but in the end, it was a good call from Rohit Sharma to review that decision. Devon Conway and Rachin Ravindra, two informed batters for New Zealand, they were in the middle, and they made sure that they kept the run rate ticking, and they kept the scoreboard ticking in a way that New Zealand found themselves in the hunt. Devon Conway got out to a very loose shot yet again missing out on 100. He got out for 76. Rachin Ravindra was again looking for a big one. He got to his half century, and when it seemed that New Zealand was well set for a big score, that's when the collapse triggered. Rachin Ravindra was beaten on the outside edge by Washington Sundar by a peach of a delivery, just pitching outside off stump, going past the outside edge, hitting the top of off, a dream delivery for the off spinner, and then the collapse kept continuing. The destroyer, Washington Sundar, was making a name for himself in Test match cricket. He justified his selection big time, and he had a dream day at Pune. In the end, after being 197 before, New Zealand were bundled out for 259, and Washington was the star of the show. He picked up 7 wickets. But after that, it was India's turn to negotiate the last 10 overs. Rohit Sharma again had a very, very sorry day with the bat. He got out pretty early, courtesy Tim Saudi. He again bowled a peach of a delivery, making sure that he hit top of the off stump. And then Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill negotiated the rest of the overs as India went back into the hut at the end of day one for 16 for 1. And day two seems to be very promising. India would like to build on the platform that Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill would like to set, and we'll see what happens and what is in store for India on day two.